Welcome everybody. We're doing a special live episode here at X Factor Paintball Park. And who do we got here this time?
We got Dixon Yang with San Antonio X Factor.
So Dixon, what's your official title with X Factor? What's your role?
I'm just assistant coaching. More so like just trying to catch the little knickknacks here and there that fall off. Just touch up on reminder stuff. I mean, just the little things, the nuances of field play and just keeping guys on track.
Yeah, for sure. Cool, man. So back in like your playing career and throughout your coaching career, what teams have you been with over the years?
It's pretty small. I started off, paintball with my three-man team, Kryptonite, but then jumped into an amateur team, Royal Assassins, and we merged and made Fuel, and I played with them for about 5 years, and then from there went to the Brotherhood, and then from the Brotherhood, like one tournament with the Brotherhood, and then from there went to Addicted. I played with Addicted until that fizzled out, and from there I was already kind of coaching, or not coaching, but like just hanging out with the X Factor guys. When they first started, they were playing D5 or D4, I believe, or D3. I can't remember now. It's been too long. Knowing, seeing the talent that they had, and then once my commitment with Addicted was done, I jumped onto X Factor.
Yeah,
it's been that ever since.
Well, I remember when I had Colt Roberts on for the very first episode, he was telling his story of like when he first got into paintball, the very first day, like immediately jumped into tournament play, and that was with you.
Yep. His first day in paintball was practicing us as Fuel when we were playing Fuel. So he jumped straight into tournament practice and got a stick too on the first
Nice.
day. So I mean, I already knew that he had the killer instinct.
Yeah, killer from day one. I mean, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
So Dixon, do you have any like routines or superstitions or rituals that you follow like as your like day of at events? I mean, we're here getting ready for World Cup. So do you have any routines that you follow like at day of whenever you're about to play?
Not really. I mean, I say my prayers. I always give the glory to God and know that He's watching over us and we're, I mean, I just stay thankful and humble and a servant to keep me humble. That's all. Just stay humble, and I feel like when you're ready to, that keeps you ready to receive.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. You're just ready for whatever comes on,
right.
and you're ready to let it flow through you. So Dixon, you often hear on the national webcast that Texas is often called the Mecca of paintball. So why do you think that is?
Texas has been the underdog for a really long time, and I feel like everyone that's in paintball now had that chip on their shoulder. So it just was a big drive for everyone in Texas to be like, well, hey man, we're not the underdog anymore. We can be on top. So I think everyone coming from Texas is very prideful and honorable, and they play with that chip on their shoulder. So I think that's why so many good teams are coming out of Texas.
For sure. I mean, you see like 2 years ago and last year, we had 4 pro teams out of Texas.
Yeah.
And like besides California, you can't say that about any other state.
Yeah.
And even in Texas, like most of the guys are like truly Texan players. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of talent here, and I'm glad to see like the talent really starting to show at these national events. I mean, you see it all the time. Like in Division 4, Tribes pretty much just run the table. Division 3, you have Texas Cyclones. And in semi-pro, you got 2 of the top 3 teams, PaintballFit.com and Austin Notorious, that have been like on top. And any like them, Blast Camp, and Notorious, any one of those 3 teams could earn the pro spot. But like we're really close to potentially having 4 teams in the pro spot again.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I mean, I take that. I mean, back with Texas players and teams playing with pride and honor and buying into the program that they're in, and that's how X Factor was able to stay afloat, or not stay afloat, but come up through the ranks is loyalty and buying into the program and knowing, hey, we want to build something, we got to stick together and not jump ship when a tasty offer comes along the way.
Right.
Not taking the I wouldn't say it's the easy way, but like taking the enticing way out of it when you could just work for it and build something.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're seeing the fruits of that. Like guys who have been coming up for a long time are now like at the top level. You see it in the Diesel and AC Dallas program. You see it here at X Factor. So yeah, guys just really have Texan pride, and it's starting to pay off. So we're here practicing for World Cup. This is weekend 2. So what do you think of the layout?
I really like the layout. It's a more traditional layout. I mean, so the push can come from either side of the field, left, Dorito side, snake side, or the center. So I really do like that. Not one side is just overpowered. It can come from any side of the field, so it just makes it a really dynamic field. And we're going to see a really good fast. We're going to see a lot of fast points, but we're also going to see a lot of grinder points as well. And that just makes it a good field and fun to play.
Yeah, for sure. It seems like all styles can find success on this field. Like we saw it last weekend when Thunder was here. Thunder traditionally plays a little bit more controlled, slower pace, really locking down their zones. I think they found a little bit of success, but then like here, it's been all gas.
Yeah,
for sure. So, Dixon, is there anybody in Texas that you've noticed, like outside of the X Factor camp, of course, but anybody that's got your attention? It could be players, brands, fields, tournament series, like anything in Texas that if other people don't know about them, who does Texas need to know about?
Man, I dedicate a lot of my time or any of my free time to X Factor, so I really don't get to see much outside of our camp. I'm running my own business, family of 2 kids with a third on the way. My time is pretty limited, so I don't really get to watch much other than what's right in front of me and X Factor. So that's where I put all my attention at.
All right, for sure. All right, so Dixon, thank you so much for doing this real quick. So any shout-outs you would like to give before we sign off?
To all our sponsors, Alex Martinez especially. He makes all this happen. Planet Eclipse. I don't know. Is it Key Action Sports now? I don't know.
Yeah.
Key Action Sports, GI Sports. You can edit that out.
Yeah, Core Outdoor, I think, is their current name.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I lose track. Like I said,
I
lose track. Gen X Global, obviously Planet Eclipse, JT Paintball, Pro DNA. And if I missed anybody, I apologize.
No,
guys.
I think you got just about everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you're wearing JT, of course. You got JT. Planet Eclipse, and then Core Outdoors. So yeah, thank you so much, Dixon. All right, have a good one.
Thank you.